She heard the attack from her house.
Then we heard bam, 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 bam.
And watched what happened next with her phone in her hand.
I think a cop got shot over there, right there.
This video shows the seconds after prosecutors say nearly a dozen people, almost all from North Texas, ambushed an Alvarado police officer, shooting him in the neck, they say, after luring him to the Prairie Land Immigration Detention Center on the 4th of July.
As you just saw, back on the 4th of July, 10 to 12 people dressed in black military-style clothing, some wearing body armor, launched a coordinated ambush on law enforcement at the Prairie Land ICE detention facility in Alvarado, Texas. They vandalized vehicles, destroyed security cameras, and shot fireworks at the facility housing 1,000 to 2,000 immigration detainees. But as it turns out, that was just the setup. When an Alvarado police officer responded to 911 calls from correctional officers, someone in the group shouted, "Get to the rifles," and opened fire. The officer was shot in the neck. Body camera footage captured the chaos as gunfire erupted. The wounded officer fell, but managed to return fire even after being hit. According to court records, after the officer was down, additional shots were fired at him and at two unarmed correctional officers from the Department of Homeland Security. This obviously wasn't a protest gone wrong. This was a planned assassination attempt on law enforcement officers, and as it turns out, by alleged members of Antifa. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed that those charged in connection with the assault would indeed be charged with material support to terrorism after President Trump signed an executive order designated Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization. And now, as of this week, 5 members of that organization have just officially pled guilty to material support of terrorism. Nathan Bowman, Joy Gibson, Seth Sykes, Lynette Sharp, and John Thomas each pleaded guilty to providing material support to terrorists in a Fort Worth federal court. They're facing up to 15 years in federal prison, and this is just the beginning. 9 more alleged members of what prosecutors are calling the North Texas Antifa cell have been indicted on charges ranging from rioting to attempted murder. But all of this, these 24 Antifa, alleged Antifa, I guess I have to say, are themselves just the tip of the iceberg. It's widely recognized that 2 of the major sources for funding Antifa are George Soros' Open Society Foundations and the Tides Foundation. Both funnel millions into the organization like the Alliance for Global Justice, which redistributes cash to groups like Refuse Fascism, and the National Lawyers Guild that helps post the bonds for Antifa members who get arrested. The Tides Foundation alone gave over $1 million to the National Lawyers Guild from 2018 to 2019.